Hey, how's it going? Keeping back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about is there still hope for Markel Fultz, and now I'm beginning to why I think there's still hope for him to be good in this league, because a lot of people have written him off and is already considering him being one of the biggest busts in draft history, just due because he was picked #1 overall. He was supposed to be this great player for the Philadelphia 76ers, and it has not worked out very well for them at all as of up to yet. But I'm beginning to why I do think it can still work out for the Philadelphia 76ers, and why I think Markel Fultz still has a chance to be successful in this league. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so let's get into what we've seen out of him so far and what really has happened in his NBA career so far. So obviously 2 years ago, he was picked the #1 overall draft pick by the Philadelphia 76ers and was expected to finish off the big three with Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and then himself was supposed to be the final piece to help them compete for championships. Now obviously it has not worked out that way at all, as in the first 2 years of Markel Fultz's career, he has only played 33 games, and this season has only played 19, and is currently out with another shoulder injury, I am pretty sure, and this year and over those 2 years has averaged 8.2 points per game, 3.1 assists per game, and 3.7 rebounds per game. But also he last year but he did record a triple-double, which is very, very nice, especially for the little time and the lack of rhythm he's been able to get into. Those numbers really aren't bad. Over a 33-game period, that's not even a full season. When you combine for 2 years, you can barely get in rhythm. To be able to average around 10 points per game almost, and 3.1 assists per game, and 3.7 rebounds per game, that's not bad at all. And a triple-double, I'm pretty sure he was the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. So I mean, that is not bad numbers at all, and with that small as a sample size as we currently have of Markel Fultz, to have those numbers, that's not very bad, because I mean, say he's still a rookie, which he pretty much is, as he hasn't played a full season even with his combined games, you can really see, first 33 games from a rookie, those numbers wouldn't be bad, and you could probably keep developing off of that. So yeah, but now I'm going to get into why is there still hope for Markel Fultz? Why do I think Markel Fultz still stands a chance despite being as injured as he is and as big of a bust as he looks like he's going to be? Well, my first reason is going to be, even though he has played very little, and we have such a small sample size of what he can do, we've seen a lot of good things. The triple-double was very nice. He played pretty good in the playoff series, and I mean, he did start coming off the bench for the Philadelphia 76ers, but he was also injured this season, so we really don't know what he had even right there. And I mean, even though that little sample size he's having, he's really not being able to get comfortable and get a rhythm, so we really haven't seen what he's able to do when he gets into a rhythm, which will help him play a lot more. So I mean, with that constant nagging in his hand that he's going to be injured and everything, that's probably affecting his game a lot. And despite being injured pretty much every game he's played, despite not getting that much playing time due to how much minute restrictions he's always on due to his injuries, we've still seen him have a lot of good games and average a decent amount of points, a decent amount of assists and rebounds, and just be able to help the team overall despite how little playing time he's getting. So I mean, even with this small sample size that we have been getting, we have seen some very, very good things from him, and that's kind of segueing to my next point, was if he can just stay healthy. I mean, the shoulder injury, I don't know if it ever is going to be 100% again. He literally looks like he completely forgot how to shoot if you watch him shoot free throws sometimes, but if he can manage to get that shoulder back to 100% and get as athletic as he was and get confident and just get comfortable with the position that he's in, get comfortable, get a consistent playing time, and be able to really come back fully healthy, then we'll know how good he actually is. Because despite what you might think that, he's a bust, he can't play, in college we've seen that he can play. Now I know that's against college kids, but you don't just completely suck after you get picked like that. He's not Anthony Bennett, alright? If he was just healthy, because you can just tell in college you don't just go from knocking every shot you take down to not knowing how to shoot in the NBA. That's just not what happens to NBA players. You don't just forget how to shoot if you're not injured. So obviously injuries have completely affected his confidence. So if he's able to get 100% healthy, get very confident, really get a rhythm, and just really be able to get consistent playing time and really get comfortable in the spot that he's at, I am almost positive he'll look 10 times better as he is. Because rhythm is a very big deal. I mean, and maybe he even has to get traded for it to happen. Because maybe at Philly, his confidence is completely shot at Philly. He doesn't want to play at Philly. But if he does get traded or just signs with someone else when his contract is up, I would not be surprised if he is healthy and he actually gets to play somewhere else if he does turn out to be pretty good. Now, is he going to be as good as people thought he was going into the draft? Probably not. I mean, he was really overhyped. I personally thought Lonzo was better just because he just did everything better and he was bigger. But I mean, Markel Fultz is going to be a good player if he can ever get healthy. I really do think that. I really do have faith in Markel Fultz just because, I mean, he was very athletic, very fast, could shoot. And I mean, if that shoulder never gets injured. I'm sure his points per game is about at 15 points per game because no one forgets how to shoot. Like, it's just not something that happens. Because Anthony Bennett, he just wasn't talented enough to compete with other big men and just didn't adapt to the game. But Markel Fultz was a perfect guard for the game. He could shoot threes. He could score in the perimeter. He could score inside because he was so athletic, and he just had a nice jump shot. But due to the shoulder injury that he got, or the type of injury that he got, it's completely messed with his game, and that hurts a lot. And I mean, once you lose a whole part of your game, which is shooting, and then you rely on it so much, it affects your confidence. And once your confidence goes, it's going to be very hard to be a productive player in this league, especially as young as Markel Fultz is. But now my third and final reason is going to be the same thing happened to Joel Embiid. I mean, Joel Embiid spent his first few years in the NBA very, very injured, and I mean, that experience did show to pay off. Despite not playing a lot, he was still on the team, traveling with them, and really getting to know the game well. And we've seen him, now he's one of the best centers in the league. A lot of people forget that Embiid's first probably 3 years in the league were pretty much him sitting on the bench due to injuries, and then last year he was on a minute restriction for the entire year, and this year is really the first year that we've seen him be able to play full on, and he's looking like the best center in the entire league. So there's still a very high chance that Markel Fultz does become fully healthy, and that experience is going to start showing off, and he's going to start playing a lot better as well. So I mean, we've seen the same thing happen to another star player in the league, and he just so happened to be on the same team as him. So I mean, there's still a lot of hope for Markel Fultz to come back better than ever. But unfortunately, guys, that's been for the video. So comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Markel Fultz still has hope in this league? Do you think he can still be good? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you do have any video ideas you want to see me make in the future, comment those below as well. It would mean the word to me. And if you did like the video, any point, like button and subscribe button. And if you notice I haven't uploaded in about 5 days when this video is coming out, that's because your boy done goofed. Your boy Soggy Sports has done goofed. He got everything taken away. His computer that he usually edits on, completely taken away. But even when my computer's taken away at my dad's house, since I just don't have a computer there, what I usually do is record my audio on my phone and then put it onto my laptop, because for some reason my laptop's microphone will cut out a lot. So and it just makes the video overall like me not wanting to post it. But also my phone got taken away, so I couldn't even record the audio on my phone, so I really was left for nothing to do, because I didn't want to just force a shit video out with my laptop. So basically, they forgot to take my phone and the laptop away today, so I've been able to get this video out. So the videos are kind of inconsistent for about a week, that's probably why, but they are going to get more consistent once I get everything back. Trust me, I'm not going to just stop uploading, because that's bullshit. If I have a way to upload, I'm going to upload, unless like I have my computer, which is so old, it just sounds like shit when I make the video. I don't want to just force one out to force one out. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, despite all this, I'm so blessed to be in the position that I am, and I have to give all praise to God. I mean, he's really the biggest reason I'm here. He's the reason I stay motivated. He's the reason he's blessed me with the people around me, blessed me with health, blessed me with my whole family with health, and just blessed me with a good friend group, and be able to make the decisions, and really just helps me get through my everyday. So I have to give all praise to God. You know, he's a real homie OG upstairs. All praise to him. He's the reason I'm here, and he's the reason I'm doing this and be able to spread his name through these videos, and I love making these videos as well. And I also have to thank y'all so much for coming back to these videos almost every time I upload, and really just enjoying them and showing so much support on the videos, and I cannot thank y'all enough either. So like I said, hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe button, and I hope you have a blessed day. Could I have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, boo. Blah, blah, blah.